There's a moment, right before the storm, when time feels like it holds its breath. That's what happens when Jimmy Page steps into the solo of Stairway to Heaven. It's not just iconic, it's sacred. Millions have heard it, but somehow, it still feels deeply personal every time. You don't just listen to this solo, you experience it, and no matter how many times you've heard it, it still hits the same. Or maybe even harder. But why? Why does this solo, from a song released in 1971, still carry this kind of emotional gravity? Let's break it down. Jimmy Page wasn't trying to make the greatest guitar solo of all time, and maybe that's exactly why he did. Legend has it that he improvised it. No master plan, no written notation, just Page, his Les Paul, and one raw, unfiltered moment of inspiration, and that shows. The song itself builds so slowly. It's almost like climbing a spiritual staircase. When the solo finally arrives, it feels less like an explosion and more like an arrival at something divine. The drums come alive, the chords open up, and Page just lets go. It's not flashy, it's not trying to impress, it's trying to say something. And even if you don't know what that something is, your soul does. That's what makes it unforgettable. Guitarists can learn every note of this solo, and many have, but they still can't touch it, because it's not about technique, it's about feel. Every bend, every vibrato, every space between notes feels like a line in a conversation you've been waiting your whole life to have. There's a sadness in it, a kind of bittersweet ache that speaks louder than words. It doesn't just show off skill, it reveals vulnerability. The solo feels like someone is trying to say goodbye, or maybe trying to hold on just a little longer. That's rare, that's magic, and that's what keeps people coming back to it, year after year. Page was never just a guitarist, he was a sorcerer of sound. His background in studio work gave him a deep understanding of layering, emotion, and resonance. And Stairway wasn't just a rock ballad. It was a spell. He once said the solo just came to him. No drafts, no second takes, just flow. And when that kind of lightning strikes, it doesn't just light up the sky. It scars the landscape. You can hear Page almost fighting the instrument, pulling emotion out of it like it's resisting him. That struggle, that release, is what gives the solo its soul. It's not polished. It's alive, raw, human, and flawed in the most perfect way. There's a reason Stairway to Heaven was once banned in guitar shops. And it's not just because it was overplayed. It was overplayed because it overwhelmed people. The solo became a rite of passage for guitarists, but also a symbol of unreachable perfection. It's been studied, debated, covered, and turned into memes. Yet still, it stands, unshaken, undefeated. It's the kind of solo that echoes through generations. Boomers felt it first. Millennials discovered it secondhand. Gen Z is picking it up now. And somehow, it still feels relevant. That's not nostalgia. That's timelessness. When a piece of music can transcend time, culture, and trends, it becomes more than music. It becomes memory. So why does this solo still give people chills? Because it takes you somewhere, to a time, a place, a feeling, and then leaves you there, just long enough to miss it. It reminds you of things you lost, moments that slipped away, people who are no longer around. For some, it's the sound of their youth. For others, it's the soundtrack to heartbreak or healing. But for everyone, it means something. That's the kind of emotional power no amount of speed or shredding can replicate. That's why this solo will still give you chills, and always will.